Clivamectin. Available now from your local vet is the latest weapon in the fight against COVID-19. Clivamectin. Effective in the removal of unwanted pests such as scabies, mites, worms, and the United Australia Party, you won't find this being endorsed by the stupid woke lefty health authorities. No need for a painful injection. Clivamectin. Comes in a pill or a shampoo you can conveniently rinse through your fur. Hair. Get your Clivamectin today. This advertisement sponsored by Craig Kelly, who you'll probably be getting a text message from shortly.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunrisers. I'm Anne Artist Suckup and we are joined today via video link by a man we've all been hearing so much from, especially via unsolicited text messages, the new leader of the United Australia Party, Craig Kelly. Good morning, Mr. Kelly, and how are you this crisp early spring morning?
Oh, well, thanks very much, Anne. I'm feeling pretty good, thanks. Actually, I just got back from getting me second dose of ivermectin.
Oh, yes, ivermectin. Isn't that usually given to horses and cows?
That's correct, Anne. I'm fit to run the Cox Plate and indeed completely free of heartworm, the vet said. He also trimmed me forelocks and did me hooves. So I'm looking great too.
Well, if only you were here, I could pat you. I presume this treatment means you remain free of COVID?
Oh, well, Dr. Giddey wasn't quite so emphatic about that, but he did say my chronic scabies and head lice infestations were finally showing some signs of improvement. Oh, it's been a good day so far. Touch wood.
Please, Mr. Kelly, if you would refrain from touching your wood while we're on air. This is going out live.
I do apologise, Annie. I'm just feeling a little, frisky this morning.
Trotting right along, Mr. Kelly, you have received a lot of criticism after sending numerous text messages to virtually every Australian. What is your response?
Well, oh dear, it's totally wide off the mark, Anne. Unreasonable and a bit silly. I mean, if you were on Clive's new Vodafone mobile plan, Spam Australia, with your first 150 million SMS messages free, what do you think you'd do? I mean, come off the grass.
That does seem perfectly reasonable, Mr. Kelly. However, some of the text messages themselves have attracted criticism for so-called questionable content.
Questionable content? Oh, that'd be right. Well, here at the United Australia Party, we won't be dictated to by the woke, politically correct, decaf, soy latte sippers down at the Balmain basket weaving commune and co-op. What have they said now, those bastards?
Well, let's see. The Therapeutic Goods Administration appear to be slightly miffed. Your party sent out a link to a document criticising the efficacy of COVID vaccines and their side effects, allegedly from the TGA, but which was linked in fact to a document you created and was on the UAP website.
Yeah, so what? Clive and I spent hours. Well, alright. An hour researching on YouTube and TikTok to come up with that document, and it's 100% bloody accurate. Unlike the dangerous misinformation you get from the TGA, which we all know is owned lock, stock and bleeding barrel by Big Pharma.
So you're not worried about the TGA making a criminal complaint against you personally?
They'll never take me alive, the TGA. Especially not if I have too many more doses of that horse French. Ooh, and I'm not feeling too good. I'll be back in a sec.
It looks like we're going to have to end our extremely informative chat with UAP leader Craig Kelly, who appears to be momentarily indisposed.
Oh, don't you worry about that, Annie. Big Clive is here. What do you want to know, baby?
Oh, Oh, Mr. Parmatoff, welcome to the Sunrisers. Well, firstly, is your party leader okay? It sounded like he was quite ill.
Oh, don't worry about him, Annekins. There's nothing like a bit of regurgitation. You should see me heave after my usual 32-course brunch at Moo Moo's. Better out than in, that's what I always say.
Oh, Mr. Parmatoff, you certainly are one of Australia's national treasures.
Oh, I'm just a humble Queensland miner, Anne. Nothing fancy, though I wouldn't mind doing a bit of prospecting for hidden treasure on you, if you know what I mean, hey?
Oh, dare I say you can fossick around my seams any time.
Oh, now you're talking. This is making me get close to ducking off to get some assistance from Mrs. Palmer and her 5 daughters.
Now, Mr. Parmatoff, I believe your party has had a huge increase in membership ever since you appointed Mr. Killy as leader.
That's right, Dale. 30 million members.
30 million?
Oh, well, I mean 30,000.
That still does sound like a lot. Are you sure you have that many? Some woke lefty online publication, Independent Australia, I believe, says you're signing people up without their knowledge.
Independent Australia? Independent my ass? Well, if we waited for people to sign up, we'd never be able to divert democracy, would we? Bloody hell, people are picky.
I see. So how many people have voluntarily signed up?
Let me see. Oh, yeah. 3,000. Oh, wait, someone just handed me a piece of paper. Well, yeah, technically 2, but the other person hasn't actually signed yet.
I see. Some have also suggested it's a bit rich that Mr. Killy agreed to lead your party, since he once said you were a menace to democracy. Mr. Parmatoff?
What? Is that a bad thing? Oh, wait. Oh, bloody hell. Craig's frothing from the mouth again. Look, I better go, love. I'll chat later, Snookums.
Any time, Mr. Parmatoff. Oh, and please do let us know if Mr. Killy dies.
Have we got a deal for you? Come on down to McPalmer's today for a half-price McSpam meal. What do you get in a McSpam meal, I hear you ask? Well, how about 15 McSpam burgers, 200 nuggets, a dozen shakes and 30,000 fries?
That's just an entree.
And if you're not into spam, well, sorry, but you don't really have much choice. So come on down to McPalmer's today. If you're one of the first 30,000, you'll also receive a free membership into the United Australia Party.
Unbelievable!